Hello, my name is Diva. I'm a therapist and a Lenormand cards instructor. And today we are going to talk about Lenormand cards in Brazil. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but the Lenormand cards are very popular in Brazil. This deck is actually more popular than tarot in Brazil. Some people don't know that, but this is true. It's more popular, it's more used than tarot, and as a result, I don't know if this is one of the reasons. In Brazil, we have, it's my home country, and we have a whole Brazilian school, Lenormand Brazilian school. We have our own way to our own meanings for some cards. Some cards we follow the same meaning that you guys know already in Europe, in USA, but some of the cards, and I'm going to explain not just today but in the coming meetings, the coming videos, some of the cards have a different meaning than the traditional European meaning, okay? We actually, I'm gonna read a text here that's about, because we don't know why those meanings are different. For example, card number 2, we're gonna talk about that in a minute, okay? Up until now, no researcher has demonstrated evidence of why this deck in Brazil adopted the name of gypsy cards. This is another difference. Lenormand cards in Brazil can be called gypsy cards, okay? And why some of the cards have their meaning different from the ones used in the rest of the world. Because also until now, I have no idea, we Brazilians have no information that in some other place this happened also, that has other country that have their own meanings for the Lenormand deck, okay? Anyways, and until now there is no any researcher have found any evidence of why this deck in Brazil is called that have adopted the name of gypsy cards, and why some cards have their meaning different from the ones used in the rest of the world, okay? It's known that this deck probably arrived in Brazil around the 19th century with the arrival of the Portuguese royal family in Brazil, okay? Increasing the cultural exchange between Brazil, England, and France. There is no evidence of any connection between this deck and the Roma population, the Romani or Roma population, okay? Thus, there is no explanation for its name in Brazil being established as gypsy cards. So, we in Brazil have a number of different behavior when we use this deck, okay? And now, let's talk a little bit about card number 2, okay? That actually is the most remarkable difference between the Brazilian and the European deck, okay, Lenormand deck, is in card number 2, okay? While in some Brazilian Lenormand decks, we will find card number 2 showing images as logs, or logs on the road, or stones on the road, like this deck that is called the Sufi Lenormand by Mirta Herrera. She is not Brazilian, she is Argentinian, but she lives in Brazil for a long time, so she's already a Brazilian author also. But in her deck, she has 2 cards number 2 in the European way and Brazilian way. In the European way, she used a little bit of artistic creativity. Like you can see that this is not the four-leaf clover. This is Persian violet of Yemen, okay? Because the theme of the deck, very Sufi, Middle Eastern, so she card number 2 symbolizing luck, good omens, because this is a very rare flower, and when you find it, it's in Yemen, it's a sign of luck, okay? And she also made a card number 2 depicting bamboos, like logs, or stones in your way, in the Brazilian way, because card number 2 for the in the Brazilian Lenormand school is how can I say, obstacles, overcomable obstacles, but obstacles. So this is the Brazilian way, okay? Brazilian way, usually you will find card number 2 showing images of logs on the road, stones on the road, meaning that we will face some obstacles to overcome. In the European decks, okay, you can see here, shows usually European decks is going to show some kind of, doesn't matter which kind of art, but it will be a four-leaf clover, meaning good luck and good omens. This is usually what you, and stay with me on this. In Brazil, we will find both. We will find decks with the European way and Brazilian way, okay? European, talking about luck, and the Brazilian way, talking about obstacles, okay? Anyways, this is one very interesting curiosity about the Lenormand deck, because I found that there's not many people that know about the difference in Brazil, okay? And again, card number 2 in the traditional European way is good luck, good omens, does not matter how things are, everything is going to get better, okay? And in the Brazilian meaning, there are some log, you will find some cards with logs in the middle of a road. This here is very artistic. Unfortunately, I have none here from Brazil, but usually are logs on the road or stones on the road, and means that there are some obstacles in your way, in your path, but they are overcomable. It is nothing too serious or that will block your way. It's just something in your way that will make you work harder to achieve your goal, okay? But you will get what you want. It's gonna be a time of learning for you, okay? For today, that's it, guys. Next week, we're gonna see card number 3, okay? And again, my name is Diva, and every week we are gonna be here with some curiosity about the Lenormand cards, okay?